Season 3, Episode 2, Chapter 18 of The Mandalorian, titled The Mines of Mandalore, is 44 minutes long, and it's a really quick and simple, straight episode, which is really, really fun. And now, Jin goes to see Peli in order to get some parts for the droid from Episode 1, and, he kind of takes R5 with him, and it's a whole adventure begins right off the bat in this episode. Mando and Grogu go to Mandalore, and they have to look for the mines of Mandalore, which is what this episode is titled. Along the way, just to get to the mines and go to the living waters, Mando comes in contact with the Alamites, puts up a fight, gets there, but then gets captured. Grogu then goes to get Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan comes back, helps Mando with everything, but Mando is specific about going to the living waters. Now, the aspect of this episode is absolutely mind-blowing. The ancient ruins of what Mandalore looks like now, and, trying to think about what it looked like before. We understand Bo-Katan is bitter, upset. We can see that in actress Katie Sackhoff's acting, but she brings it to a whole full center when, Mando's like, what happened here? And, he says it's not cursed, but she sees it differently because, hey, she once ruled because she was princess of Mandalore. Which really, really intricate things happen. And Grogu really stands out in this episode, and it's absolutely fun to see. He's so cute. He's cuddly. You just want to grab and hug him, but he does everything he can to help Mando, And seeing Mando and Grogu go on an adventure, and this episode just pertaining to them and Bo-Katan, and then the other aspects of the characters is droids and Alamites and other things that are in this episode is absolutely insane. But the dynamic of how you see the characters progress over the 3 seasons is really good. This is probably by far my top 5 favorite episode of The Mandalorian. I love how we went to Mandalore finally, but then we don't know what really happened or what did happen, You could understand the myth, the legend of everything. They get to the living waters. And the reason is, Mando wants to, regain his rights back and the creed and everything. All of a sudden, he falls into, like, an abyss of everything, and then Bo-Katan goes in, tries to save him. And it's just a interesting, creepy way because she's going down so far, and it's just desolate. And if you have a fear of open, desolate water, dark oceans, or, body of water, look away, Thalassophobia would kick in, like it did a little bit for me. And then as they're going back up to the surface, they see this big creature in the water. What could it be? How is it? And then, everything from there on. It's a really straightforward, simple episode. I had a blast just seeing how Mando and Grogu would get out of the situation. And then Grogu going to get Bo-Katan was really, really fun because you can see that the character cares for Mando, and Bo-Katan's like, okay, well, what happened to him? I mean, it's been 3 years since we got a season of The Mandalorian. Season 2 ended December 18th, 2020, and Season 3 premiered March 1st, 2023. A full 3 years. Like, it's insane. Well, 2.5 years, so to speak. This is going to be an 8-episode season, and the season finale of Season 3 is April 19, 2023. So there's still a lot of things to happen. What's going on. These first 2 episodes were written by Jon Favreau. This episode was directed by Rachel Morrison. Episode 3 of Season 3 is directed by Lee Isaac Chung, which I'm really curious to see how that progresses because, he directed Minari, and everything else after that is going to be really interesting, and how everything comes together. I'm absolutely loving this season, and it's only 2 episodes in. It's simple, straightforward. The cinematic aspect is great. The editing is great. The lighting and how everything is going together is really fun. I absolutely am having a blast. Plus, it's the best thing right now, Star Wars-wise. We don't need more movies. We don't need anything of that matter. Just give us more Star Wars TV shows. Something more gritty, something like this that we understand and can follow and love, and especially a character like Grogu, who has captured the hearts of many worldwide. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Season 3, Episode 2, Chapter 18 of The Mandalorian, titled The Mines of Mandalore. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What did you think about the whole aspect and the scope of this episode? Did you find it interesting that he made it to the Living Waters? Do you think that this changes everything? Do you think Bo-Katan will now kind of slowly trust Mando? And do you think that she's going to be less bitter about what happened to her homeland? And do you think that she'll kind of regain her rightful throne in a way? And how do you think the story is going to progress over the next few episodes? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked. And be sure you click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for new review videos on my channel. I'll see you all in the next review video, and be sure you tune in next week for my Season 3, Episode 3, Chapter 19 review of The Mandalorian.